Prosperity and abundance to everyone tuning in. I am Mrs.Melanin, and it is an honor and a pleasure to be back with you all. So, I definitely have to get better with putting out the videos when these things are placed on my spirit. And this was placed on my spirit, I want to say maybe about 2 months ago or more, because every time I experience something, I know that I'm going through it so that I can be able to assist others through it. I realize that a lot of times things are foreshadowed through my own life before it actually starts to happen to the collective. So one of the things that I have experienced over the last almost a year now is hacking and stalking. So what was placed on my spirit to share is that hacking and gang stalking is going to increase. We're going to see a lot more of these cases increasing. Before even there was like a big news story about, I don't know what happened. Specifically, but there was some type of news story about hacking. And as we can see, like there's been a bunch of different things. I want to say it was like an airline or something that got hacked, and there were some other stories as well. But before those things even took place, as I was going through what I was going through, I really had this deep feeling that, hey, this is about to become something that's going to be a major problem and a consistent problem, not only in the media, not only when it comes to big businesses, but in people's personal lives. So I also seen a brother post a video about, I want to say something similar topic, and that for me was confirmation that, hey, you got to put this word out, because I feel like a few of us are getting this word and we really need to be able to put it out, and just to help and warn people, whatever, you just take it as you can. But hacking, gang stalking, things of that nature are really set to increase. And I'm going to make a separate video going more into things like dating and dating sites and a bunch of other things, especially speaking to women. I'm not going to get too deep into it in this video because I want to make that separate video, but also take into account that people you may meet on social media, people you're meeting if you are on dating sites and things of that nature, this is a time where you really want to be extremely cautious, especially if you are not dating or seeking out people for the right reasons. The shift that has happened is really, it's it's a heavy energy, if we're going to be honest. It's heavy energy, and what you put out there is not just going to come back, it's definitely coming back with full force. So be careful when you're out here manipulating, be careful when you're out here, just operating without integrity. The narcissistic abuse that I've experienced, and the people hear me continuously talking about this, and I think that people see it. If you haven't witnessed or grasped the severity of it, you may think, okay, people are wearing this word out. No, the veil is gone. There's no the veil is thin, the veil is gone. And these energies are so potent. They're so out here, and they're running rampant during these times. That's why you really have to clean up your life and start to operate with integrity. Okay, so I'm going to cut this video really short. Hacking and gang stalking was on my spirit. I wanted to share that. So that means, when it comes to your phone, you have to get away from saving everything in your phone. You have to get away from detailing too many things on social media. You have to protect yourself, as far as make sure you have any type of protection gear that you can have. And then also you have to pay attention to your surroundings and not be so trusting, because we've gotten extremely trusting of technology. We've got extremely trusting of people we meet through the internet and things of that nature. And this is not the time. And it's really, really not the time, because the energy is heavy. The energy is heavy, and when I say heavy, I mean like, harm. Really, really potent harm coming towards people from these type of energies. So take that as you may. I'm going to cut this video short. Hacking and gang stalking is set to increase is going to be the title, because that is what was placed on my spirit. And please protect yourself, especially young women. Protect yourself. Make sure that you are around other women of integrity. Make sure you surround yourself with people who are willing to be there for you, because that's another thing I realized while I was going through this, is that gang stalking is not it's not something to take lightly, because it can send you crazy. Because the way it plays out is whoever's targeting you, they're opting to play with your mind to the point where a lot of people can't handle it. It messes with you spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. So it's something that really cannot be taken lightly at all. And I try to stress this, and I try to speak on narcissistic abuse because of what I've experienced. Had I not been who I was before that time, like really doing work on my spirit, really paying attention and healing through the trauma, I wouldn't have made it. Like, especially in its height when it was happening, it was intense. It was intense. It was intense. And if you don't have an anchor, if you don't have that protection, if you have not declared that protection over yourself in Yahweh, I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have done it. So that is all I wanted to share with you all. Prosperity and abundance, and I will talk to you all soon.